What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, I am here in sunny Shenzhen. Well, actually, it's not that sunny. It is hot and it is very humid and it is very dark just now. But today I received the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, and I know you've seen the video of Mr. Who's the Boss and other YouTubers absolutely gushing over this device as if the Honor Magic 7 RSR, the Vivo X200 Pro, the Oppo X8 Pro just didn't exist. So I'm going to give you my honest first impressions, 12 hours using the Xiaomi, and yeah, as you know, I have my opinions. Let's go. So I do just have to apologise as there's an echo. This is obviously not the usual typical studio recording or studio mic. I'm using the Osmo with the DJI mic. Hopefully it gets us through this 10-minute video. Now, I picked up the Xiaomi 15 Ultra with the photography kit. I'll put the unboxings as I'm talking here, and there's no denying this is probably the nicest looking phone I've held. Well, I think I said that about this Magic 7 RSR. It's really hard because design-wise, we are getting really good with phones these days. I'm just going to mute my Oppo Find N5 as well. I've been using this seamlessly in China, by the way. Let me just mute that. So the Xiaomi 15 Ultra is going to set you back about £900 to £1,000, depending on the storage variant you go for. If you live in the UK, Xiaomi UK are doing some unbelievable deals if you're looking for a tablet or a charging brick. I can't remember what else they're throwing in there. It might be the photography kit, actually. I think it is the photography kit. So you can get the Mi Pad 7 Pro, the photography kit, and a wall wart for £1,300 with the 0.5 terabyte global version of the device. I can't say anything bad about that deal. Using this phone for half a day so far, it's a flagship. There's no denying it. And the hardware, which we'll talk about in a second, yeah, pretty impressive. So if you're looking for a tablet and a new phone, certainly use a Xiaomi UK deal. If not, and you're okay with the Chinese version for now, you can pick up just the phone in any colour, including this two-tone Leica special edition one, which I think looks stunning, for, again, between £900 and £1,000, depending on the storage variant you want at the Average Dad Tech Store. There will be a global, for all the people that are going to comment down below, yes, there will be a global version coming in the next couple of days. The price for that will be around about £1,100 to £1,200. So cheaper than Xiaomi UK, but no freebies. So it turns out things move fast in the world of tech, and I have the global version. Literally just made a video saying I don't have it. We now have, at the Average Dad Tech Store, the global version. However, the global version I have is limited quantity with the photography kit. So the price is £1,149 for the 0.5 terabyte global version with the photography kit. You can get a terabyte global version with the photography kit for £1,279. That's cheaper, much cheaper than Xiaomi UK and any other site, including the kit that I can see. Now, if you're not interested in the photography kit, in a few days I will have run out of the photography kit, and then the price will come down slightly on just the phone only. But to be clear, the price right now on the website, and there is still that discount code you can add, is with the photography kit. I think the RRP on that's like £180. So yeah, I've snapped mine up. Now it's your turn. Back to the video. Quick spec dump. Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. 6.77 inch WQHD 120Hz 5000 nits of peak brightness. Just stunning display. Based on HyperOS, the new version on Android 15, software-wise, smooth, transitions are fast, customization is top, I've said this before though, HyperOS for whatever reason just doesn't tickle my boat. But I'll talk more about that in a later video and my full review. What I really want to touch on today is the cameras. And as you would have seen in other reviews, yes, this quad camera system with its 350 megapixel lenses and its fourth 200 megapixel telephoto lens is absolutely, hands down, the best hardware you can get on a smartphone today. I just want to get that out of the way because it absolutely is. Now, is it the best outputs you can get from a phone? You can be the judge later on in the video, and a later camera test and comparison with the S25 Ultra. So if that's the comparison you want to see, make sure to hit subscribe. But let's get the 1-inch sensor out of the way. The wide angle lens, which is probably the lens you'll use most, arguably that's the telephoto on this phone, but we'll talk about that. The main wide lens is just beautiful. With the Leica partnership, it's been going for years and years between Xiaomi and Leica, and they've just got the colours, the saturation, the sharpness, contrast. In my opinion, everything's pretty much nailed down. They have improved the portraits, which you're going to get from the main, and also the 50 megapixel 3x optical zoom. There is a 50 megapixel ultra wide. It is, again, probably the best ultra wide lens in terms of hardware you can get on any smartphone. But then there's the crown jewel of the camera system. The 200 megapixel, near 1/1.2 inch sensor. This is the largest, by almost double, sensor of any smartphone telephoto lens. And when it comes to the outputs, the optical zoom you can get up to about 30 times, I have to say it's pretty unmatched. What then happens though is AI takes over, and that's where the likes of the RSR and the 15 Ultra earn their chops over the X8 Pro, the X200 Pro, the X100 Ultra from Vivo, because this AI integration is the way of the future. It's where we're all going, and we're just going to have to accept it. I talked about the S25 Ultra in a previous video being the most versatile camera setup. Well, now that the Xiaomi's come along and it's also quad lenses, this is now the most versatile setup. Mr. Who's the Boss said that the S25 Ultra was the current zoom king. No, that's obviously not true, because we've had the X200 Pro and the RSR and the X100 Ultra and now the 15 Ultra. In fairness, he did say the 15 Ultra is the new zoom king. And who are we to argue with someone with 20 million subs and over 2,000 videos? So Aaron and others have been heaping a lot of praise, and I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring because I am someone that actually uses these devices all the time on a regular basis. It's true. The photos that this produces from the 200 megapixel lens are stunning. Absolutely comparable with my favourite camera system to date, the RSR, and in a future video you can be the judge if it's actually better. Now don't get me wrong, the Xiaomi 15 Ultra is not a perfect smartphone. That's yet to be invented. But it gets pretty damn close to ticking every box I want. Hopefully they'll carry that over to their foldable phone, which doesn't look like it's going to be this year, but whenever it does, if they could just get like 75% of the camera hardware onto a foldable phone, I just think it'd be game over for anyone else. Oh, and sort their crease out, because the Mix Fold 4 crease it's not great. So a bit of a higgledy-piggledy video. Hopefully the photos have showed you what this camera can do. Hopefully my first impressions are helping you on your way to decide your next smartphone. But to be honest, the choices are becoming harder and harder. You almost can't go wrong now, particularly for phones from Vivo and Oppo and Xiaomi. It's just getting kind of ridiculous. And that Honor RSR I've mentioned a few times. We're spoilt for choice, and you really can't put a foot wrong. So, first impressions, really positive. I'll be using this phone with my SIM card in all week here in Shenzhen, along with the Oppo Find N5, which I will drop a full review on. And spoiler alert, it's my favourite foldable. I know, that's going to get some controversy going in the chat. Until next time.